Sources and types of conflicts. Conflict arises in organizations when individuals or groups perceive differences in goals, values, priorities, or expectations. One major source of conflict is task-related conflict, which occurs when there are disagreements about what needs to be done, how work should be completed, or who holds responsibility for specific tasks. This type of conflict can be constructive if managed well, as it encourages debate, creativity, and improved decision-making. However, unresolved task conflict can escalate into relationship conflict, where disagreements become personal and emotional. Relationship conflict often stems from differences in personality, communication styles, cultural backgrounds, or working preferences. In addition, resource-based conflict emerges when individuals or teams compete for limited budgets, time, equipment, or staffing support. Structural factors can also contribute to conflict, such as unclear reporting lines, poor job design, or inconsistent performance expectations. Understanding the source of conflict is essential because different types of conflict require different responses. Well-managed conflict can support innovation and performance. Unmanaged conflict can harm trust, morale, and productivity. Conflicts can also arise due to differences in values, beliefs, and professional identity. Value conflict occurs when individuals prioritize different principles, such as efficiency versus quality, or short-term results versus long-term sustainability. These conflicts are often deeply rooted and can be more challenging to resolve because they involve personal meaning and identity. Interpersonal conflict emerges from personality clashes, misunderstandings, or differences in emotional expression and communication style. This type of conflict can be intensified in remote or digital work environments where nonverbal cues are limited. Another category is role conflict, which occurs when an employee receives conflicting instructions or when roles are poorly defined, leading to confusion or overlap in responsibilities. Team diversity, while valuable, can also be a source of conflict if differences are not acknowledged and respected. When diversity is supported with inclusion, teams benefit from varied insights. When unmanaged, differences can lead to tension and fragmentation. Recognizing conflict types enables leaders to address issues constructively rather than reactively. It is important to distinguish between functional conflict and dysfunctional conflict. Functional conflict stimulates discussion, challenges assumptions, and encourages innovation. It helps teams evaluate alternatives and avoid groupthink by allowing differing viewpoints to surface. Leaders can use structured dialogue, open communication, and problem-solving approaches to harness functional conflict productively. In contrast, dysfunctional conflict harms relationships, reduces cooperation, and creates stress or dissatisfaction. It often results in reduced performance, avoidance behaviors, and decreased motivation. The transition from functional to dysfunctional conflict typically occurs when disagreements become personal rather than issue-focused. Leaders must therefore monitor emotional tone, promote respectful communication, and intervene early when tensions escalate. Establishing clear goals, transparent decision-making processes, and shared norms helps prevent conflict from becoming destructive. Training in emotional intelligence, negotiation, and assertiveness can further equip employees to manage conflict constructively. When conflict is understood, acknowledged, and mediated effectively, it strengthens resilience, enhances collaboration, and contributes positively to organizational learning.